What's going on, guys? Today we're talking about unplugged ceremonies. This video should be a quick one. It's a very trending topic these days in 2019 where everybody has an electronic device in their pocket, whether it's an iPhone or a camera or even worse, an iPad. And they kind of just use their natural instinct throughout the ceremony to pull it out and start documenting the day for you, photos, videos, Instagram stories, and everything else, right? So I think that already paints a picture of what a plugged-in ceremony is. It's not uncommon for us as photographers to be stuck with a protruding arm in the middle of the aisle of the church or wherever your ceremony is taking place, and kind of photobombing us that way and making us work a little extra hard to work around it. These things do happen. I'm not here to complain. As a professional photographer, it is our job to work around those less than optimal circumstances, get the job done, and get the shot, and make sure that we are documenting that day and that moment as best as we can. However, it certainly, I'd be lying if I didn't say that it makes our life easier when couples announce before the ceremony that they would request their guests to keep their electronic devices away and kind of share, just focus on sharing that moment with you and that experience with you that you invited them to share. So I think I've already explained and painted a picture of what a unplugged ceremony kind of is, and the easiest way of having an unplugged ceremony is simply having whoever is conducting your ceremony, whether it's the minister, the officiant, whoever else, simply make an announcement before the procession starts, before you and the bridal party and everybody else walks down the aisle, to simply say, hey, the couple wishes that you refrain from taking any photos or videos and keep your electronic devices away during the ceremony. Now, after the ceremony, guys, have a blast, start Instagram stories and Snapchats and everything else. It really doesn't matter at that point. After the ceremony, that's where party mode kind of starts. It's all about having a great time and celebrating, and it doesn't really matter at that point. However, during the ceremony, I feel it's a special moment that you are sharing with your significant other. You invited everybody there, and it's all about immersing yourself in that experience and sharing that moment with you, and looking at it through your eyes rather than through a viewfinder or LCD screen. I think we've all been at concerts and other events where somebody in front of you has their phone up for half of the event, and they're just living through that screen rather than looking at what is happening live right in front of them. Now, we all think that we're going to be looking through these photos and videos afterwards, but let's be honest, chances are you might look at them once or twice and then it kind of gets buried in your camera roll on your phone, and that's that, right? Whereas if protruding your arm into the middle of the aisle ruins the photographer's shot, that's a beautiful photo that you could have had walking down the aisle with your father that would have ended up in your album. But things happen like that. So as a professional photographer, I'm not here to complain. It's our job to work around less than optimal circumstances and work around those obstacles that might occur. It's our job to get the shot regardless of what is happening. So I'm not here to complain, but I am here to encourage you to ask your guests to put the phones down, immerse themselves in the experience, and share that moment with you so that they can remember it through their eyes rather than through their screens. So, like I said, this is going to be a short video. I think I painted the picture of the benefits of having an unplugged ceremony. Obviously, if you want the instant gratification of having your ceremony posted on Instagram and all the other social media networks, or having your guests send you those photos and videos, by all means, it's completely your decision to make. From the perspective of a professional photographer that's photographed 150 to 200 plus weddings at this point, I can say that I highly, highly encourage you to consider having an unplugged ceremony. Your guests will be more thankful for being more immersed in the experience. Your photographers, your videographers will be thankful because it really does make our lives a lot easier. So guys, that's that. I hope this video helped, and I hope that it kind of maybe made you think about something that you may not have given any thought to or even considered before as you're planning your wedding. So if you have your own wedding questions, please DM me or email me, reach out to me in any way, leave them down in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them in future videos. If you're not already following me on Instagram, check me out at jradziniak. And of course, check out my website, jacobradziniak.com, if you're looking for a wedding photographer. So cheers, I'll see you at the next one.